Alright guys, so like I said before, we are going to do some PvP videos over here on Grand Cross. As you can see, I have Escanor fully maxed out, 80 out of 80. The Super Awakening, that's the max that you can get him to. So, and then his equipment as well, his equipment fully maxed out. I don't have any ultra rare gear just yet. I'm still saving up those stones, and then, I'll proceed to then give him a full set of ultra rare gear when I have enough of those stones. And we are going to be running him on this team right here. I have Arthur here because, again, let's take a quick look at Arthur. Arthur in specific has this card where he's able to increase the basic stats of his allies. Of course, we're going to try to get the gold one where he increases it by 30%. And then Gother here is, his main function is going to be upgrading Escanor's cards, because again, this card that he has allows him to increase the skill rank of the cards. So basically, if you have a bronze card or a rank 1 card with Escanor and you want to upgrade it to rank 2, all you have to do is use Gother's ability right here, and then he can increase the rank of Escanor's cards. So that's the team we're going to be running him on. Of course, there are other way better teams that are going to have better team combat class for sure. But again, this is going to be the team that we're going to be running right now. And then, of course, I have Lost Vein Meliodas in the back, just in case if, say, one of these guys dies, and, I don't want to lose the match. Lost Vein Meliodas is always there to then destroy the enemy team if need be. So, let's just hop in, and let's go take a look at our first match with the One. Alright, so we're here in our first match, and we are going to be fighting a actually really similar build to what we have. And I forgot that I didn't put Gother in the third slot, so I think what we're gonna do is get rid of Gother, the opponent's Gother, just because, again, because of everything that Gother can do, and he already knocked half of his health, and Gother is dead. So yeah, everything's going pretty smoothly. The One is just two-shotting everything. Very balanced card. So I think this is going to be a pretty quick match. So like I said before, what I basically try to do with every single PvP match is you always want to go for, Gother, especially if it's a red Gother or the green Gother. The reason for that is because that Gother, like I said before, and I showed you guys, is able to increase the skill rank of the cards, as you can see here. And that is the one thing I want to get rid of right away, so that in turn, they actually can't increase the skill rank, and therefore make it easier for us to actually defeat them. And again, the One is just two-shotting everything. I would actually really like to see how he does against type disadvantage. And okay, so that did nothing. Again, that's type disadvantage. Alright, so we have to use all these cards by Lost Vein Meliodas. So let's go ahead and use that. That's an AoE attack right there. Again, hopefully. Okay, so we got one card in for Escanor. We're then gonna use Arthur's ability where he's gonna buff Escanor, and then with Escanor being buffed, we're then gonna use his skill rank 1 card, because again, we're not even at rank 2 or rank 3, to see how much damage he can do. So we'll target green Escanor, because again, we want to get rid of him before he can ult us. And then I'll just use this card of Lost Vein. So for sure I want to keep Lost Vein out of it, just because, again, he's like starting to steal the show, in a sense, because, there you go. He basically just killed that king right there. So heading on to our next match. Actually, no. Actually, you know what? Actually, let's get this on camera. I was going to cut there, but you know what? Let's just do this. Oh, wait, no. Go back here. This is the guy that you want to talk to. And then we need to load the team right there. And then we should be able to be again, English. We should be able to be good to go in order to continue this PvP match. I swear to God, sometimes I just can't speak. It's so dumb. Alright. Okay, we're fighting Sariel, Tarmiel, and Ludociel. Instantly, you want to target Sariel. For those of you who don't know, Sariel is literally the most annoying character you will ever fight. So similar to Meliodas, again, he's an AoE, and he crits like he crits an insane amount. So you just want to get rid of him as soon as possible. That's what we're gonna try to do right here. Okay, so we almost got him, and then we can use Gother's AoE attack, which is the one right there, to then get rid of him, because Sariel is going to be the most, again, the most damaging unit on this team. And then that guy is going to guard. That's not good. Ooh, we are getting a little bit pummeled right here. Like I said before, let's do the AoE attacks just so that we're then able to hit all of them. And then we disabled their attack, which is good. And then we should be able to get rid of their ultimate orbs with Gother's ult if they don't kill Gother first. He's doing that again. That's an AoE, we'll do that. We'll do this, and then we'll do Arthur's buff card, because that buff card at rank 3 basically allows us to be immune to any type of debuff, which is really good. We do want to get rid of that Tarmiel guy, because he's going to be really annoying. And then Goddess Elizabeth, she's able to resurrect any fallen comrade, so that's going to be very, very... We have to play this smart. I want to ult either Tarmiel or Ludociel. So, you know what? Let's go for Elizabeth. Let's try to target Elizabeth for now. And we're doing some pretty good damage. Again, her active is unique. She literally just resurrected herself, because we literally killed her in one hit. So now her passive is gone, where she can't resurrect anymore, which is good. Ooh, and then Gother's almost dead. Yeah, okay, they're okay. Smart play. I mean, getting rid of Gother is the play that I would go for as well. Oh, nice. So we almost have Escanor's ult, so let's go for that on Goddess Elizabeth. And then we're just going to do that, and now we have a rank 3 card. Ooh, see? We almost got her. And now she's gone, so they can no longer put up a barrier to protect themselves. And now we have Escanor's ult, which we're going to use on Ludociel. And then we're going to use Arthur's on Tarmiel. He just got rid of our ult with Arthur, but we're not going to let him ult, so let's go with Escanor's ult, and then just for good measure, to make sure he's dead, we're going to go with that, and then we're going to make it where he can't recover any HP, so we're going to do that with Arthur's. Beautiful animation. Almost one shot, almost one shot. And then we... Oh, wait, he does death damage. Oh, I forgot about that in his ult. And it's game. Nice. So I actually forgot that Escanor has that on his ultimate, death damage. So far pretty good. We're just kind of blowing through everybody right now. So let's just head on to our next fight. We are here in our third match. Again, the team with the higher CC or combat class always goes first. That's something we always have to note. And for sure, we're going to get rid of Lost Vein Meliodas. Again, he is the one guy on his team that is going to be the most annoying. And this is a double-edged sword, because again, if you do crits against Meliodas, he immediately ranks up his cards, but that's not going to be an issue because we actually got rid of him, which is going to be very good. Next up, we want to get rid of that red Escanor, which is going to be another huge issue for us. That guy's really hard to kill. Actually, before the one Escanor, I really didn't have a good counter for that guy. The only counter I really had was trying to ult rush green Escanor. But even then, sometimes it didn't work out. So let's target you, and then let's seal or disable their attack. Okay, so good damage by the one. Let's see how much this will do. This is rank 2. So he almost killed him, just a little bit more. And there we go, we disable their attack. And now we have the one's ult, which we're going to use actually on Zeldris, because I think using it on Escanor would be a waste. Unless... yeah, I mean... okay, so he's going to deplete an energy orb, and that's going to lose our ult for us. That sucks. Oh yeah, so we're still going to go for Escanor, because we don't want Gother to die. Actually, no, we're going to have to go for you. Let's see if we can kill him. I don't think we'll be able to, but, you know, we can try. Let's see. I think we might be able to kill him if Arthur crits. No crits from Arthur, so that is unfortunate. We still have the ultimate with the one, but again, Zeldris is probably going to deplete an energy orb from us. So that is a big issue right there. Okay, and now, okay, so he's going to get rid of Gother. That is actually the smart play to do, like I say. You want to get rid of the ability to be able to increase your card ranks. But because he did that, then that leaves this Escanor exposed. And then we're going to do that to finish off Zeldris and Escanor, and then that only leaves Lilia. Oh, so he didn't act... oh, death damage right there, so that kills him. We one-shot Zeldris as well. And that should be game, pretty much. I mean, her ult is... I don't think it's going to do a lot of damage. I doubt it. Yeah, okay, so he didn't do that much either. That's good. And now, let's just disable her recovery. And then let's just do that until we get some cards for the one. I might just stall this one out just to see if we can get like a rank 3 card for Escanor. Like that. So we have it at rank 2, but I think what I'm going to do is get a rank 3 card for Arthur to buff the whole team, and then we'll use Escanor's rank 2 card. Let's do that, and then of course we're going to finish it off with this. There's no way in hell she's surviving this, and this is dead. Gotta love that windscreen with Escanor. The one. He sure is the one. So, again, let's just continue on bullying everybody with the one Escanor in PvP, and let's just head on to the very next one. Alright, so we are fighting... Alright, so he has Green Escanor, Lost Vein, and then Elizabeth. Okay, we're gonna go for Lost Vein again. I keep forgetting to do that, but let's upgrade his cards. And we're gonna have to have Arthur get an ult to get rid of Green Escanor, but I think this is gonna be good for the video just to showcase the one's defensive capabilities against, you know, type disadvantage. Because again, Green Escanor still hits very, very hard. And then he brought Jericho, who is basically an anti the one. But what he doesn't know is we have Lost Vein Meliodas. Okay, so decent tanking from the one. But we are starting to get a little bit beat up here. And he now has his ult, which is not a good thing. So we're going to try our very best. Let's do this. And I mean, we're not going to be able to stop him either way, but we should at least be able to buff up our stats to then hopefully survive this attack from Green Escanor. And if the one dies, that's not going to be a horrible thing for us, just because, again, we do have Lost Vein in the back, who's going to be able to easily destroy all of these green units. So, he's not... Okay, so he didn't actually use it there, which is interesting. I don't know what his game is. but... Let's do this. Boom. Gowther's going to upgrade everyone's cards, which is good for us. And we're going to be able to kill him. I mean, he made the biggest mistake by not going for the automatic ult on the one. And because of that, he is now going to get absolutely curb stomped by the one. So we're going to use the one's ult. We're going to go for Jericho just because she's level 80. And then, or we can deplete their energy orbs. Let's actually do that first. So let's deplete their energy orbs, and then let's go for Jericho. And then let's just disable any attacks with Gowther's card. This should deplete, yeah, every single one of their orbs. And then, honestly, at this point, this is overkill, but we're just gonna Zawan her. Boom. And then, that actually killed. I did not think that would kill, but it did, so... Let's actually do one more match, and then we'll call it a video. I guess overall, the one is a very, very good unit, as you guys can see. Very easy to just absolutely obliterate through opponents. I mean, 2 cards and the opponent is dead, unless he has, you know, like, type disadvantage. So, unless you're fighting a ton of green units, the one is actually going to perform pretty well. I mean, he was tanking decently well. Obviously not to the degree where it's like, oh my god, he's untouchable, but enough to where he's not going to be affected that much. So we're going to go for Gowther, as always. I do like to get rid of him, because again, for this very reason where he can use the skill rank ups, and that's a one-shot. Pretty balanced character. And now, let's see what this does. Almost a one-shot as well, so... Overall, I'd say a pretty balanced character. What do you guys think? You know, just casually one-shotting every single thing on the field. I mean, if this guy's forfeits, I can understand why he might do it. Okay, so we got rid of Gowther. He neutralized Gowther. And then this literally does nothing. And then he also neutralized the one. Alright. That's actually smart play, but we're going to be able to kill King, and then we're just going to buff the one, and King should be dead, which basically allows us to be at full type advantage in... Oh. Well, I'm getting a call, and it interrupted my screen recording, so we're going to pause it right here, and yeah. Alright guys, so like I said before, I got a call, but it appears that the game doesn't allow you to pause, obviously, an online PvP match, so I was forced to then answer the call and then finish the match. And of course, as you guys can see by the screen, we did end up winning, rather pretty easily as well. No difficulty in that. So I guess overall my qualifications for the one would be entirely busted. I mean, I didn't catch this on obviously on video, but he one-shot Derriere, so that's pretty nice. And then he also one-shot Merlin. Of course, I know that's type disadvantage. I mean, he almost one-shot King, and really all it takes is like 2 cards for him to kill an opponent, so even at only rank 1 cards, keep in mind, that's only rank 1. Oh, no, I will not be joining you. But, I mean, if you have this Escanor unit, I mean, there's nothing really else you can do other than just death. You know, you just obliterate everything. And again, you don't actually count the gears in PvP. They don't count that in PvP. So let me actually quickly do an event, and I'll show you guys the damage he's able to do with the gear on. So we're going to do a boss battle here, and we're going to do the highest difficulty. Let's go ahead, let's jump right in, and I'll show you guys the difference in power when it comes to Escanor, because again, in PvP, he was doing like 41k crit and like 20k in regular PvP with his rank 1 card. And again, these bosses are like level over 100, so I think this is a pretty good showing, but I'll show you guys how much he does. Actually, no, let's do the rank up like I do, because I keep forgetting. But I'll show you guys the difference in power right here. It's going to be a very good showcase for him. Let's see what he's able to do. So 80k. And that same card would only do 40 in PvP. And then that card did 72. I hope this begins to, like, show why this guy is so disgustingly broken. And not even that, you know, he's still building up. You know, I mean, his passive is not fully maxed out yet. Let's get... Okay, so the next turn he should be fully built up. Again, that's 47 with no crit. We have to keep that in mind. That's no crit. That's just raw power. Rank 1 card, 47. So we're going to get... Now, I believe the third buff he gets, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's going to get it. And then let's buff him as well. Okay, so he does have the third buff. And now we're going to do that. We're going to do a regular rank 1 card, and then we're going to do a rank 2 card just to kind of compare and contrast the damage this guy's able to do. 122k, rank 1 card. Just keep that in mind. And then 100k against disadvantage rank 2 card. Again, bear that in mind. This is the amount of power he's doing. And again, this is not a hard setup to get. In fact, you can get this Arthur for free as well. Like, I mean, what else do I need to do? Actually, let's play the animation. I do want to get this in the video. Honestly, I remember this episode. I mean, it wasn't the best, you know, animated episode, but, you know, that scene was just legendary. Casual 132,000. That's around the amount of damage my ultimate move 6 out of 6 green Escanor does, and he's only 1. His super attack level is 1. So I would say overall a pretty impressive unit. I don't know what you guys would maybe classify that as, but I say that's pretty darn good. If I do say so myself. 100k per rank 2 card. We didn't even get a gold rank card. So yeah, I mean, that's really gonna do for today's video, guys. That was the one Escanor in PvP. I mean, he obliterated, he destroyed the enemy. There's nothing that can stand up to him. And yeah, I mean, good luck on all of your summons. I hope you guys pull him. And that is gonna do for today's video. And I'll see you guys next time.